Okay, so now that we're sure we've got the image planes orientated the way they should be. So there's my right foot from the right camera or lateral side, and my same foot from the left side. So I'm just gonna, whoops, I'm gonna lock that image for right now. I thought I locked it. Okay, I'm gonna grab the polygon and position it and use these values to give myself some more subdivision by give myself more edges I can use to modify. So my first priority is to make this mound. This is the ridge, if you will, that it's a rounded surface that the tibia will articulate with. Okay, and so I need, if I'm going to make this kind of up and down, I need some edges that I can manipulate. So I'm going to grab the 3 bottom faces and move them up a little bit so that I get closer to my model. Okay, now on this view, the medial view, okay, we're seeing a bit of a protrusion here, or like a projection. So the calcaneus has a ridge, and the talus is almost has a receptacle to lock into that. It's going to vary according to the illustrations. Looking at the bone or the plastic replica I have, it tends to be more that there's a bit of a increase there, or that's not the right word, increase. I should say there's a bit of a concavity. Okay, and I really want to get this edge. I want to replicate this the way that's coming down, or protruding inferiorly to lock on to this. Okay, so I'm going to ignore a little bit what the diagram is showing me for the calcaneus here and go more with what I'm seeing. So I can, if I pull this, it's just going to keep pulling everything down. What I need is actually make another face there. So what I'm going to do is extrude it and now pull it down, and then maybe scale it. Okay, and that's going to be that protrusion, whatever name it is. I'm sure some anatomists has named that. So now when I go to do the calcaneus, I'm going to have this, and I'm going to use the just do the opposite, if you will. I do see this side, or this face, also coming down a little bit and even arcing like that, and you can see that shape right there in the drawing, the illustration. So I am going to make that a little more the way I see it in the illustration. Now I'm going to grab the vertices at the anterior portion, pull them back. So I'm ignoring this knob, this projection of the talus right now, and focusing just on this, if you will, the major portion of it. So this is that kind of arc I've made now. It's not sharp, it's around, but the calcaneus end is going to fit in there. Okay, it's going to lock. When I smooth this, that's going to fit in there. And you can see I'm starting to get a little bit of the kind of top surface we want. Okay. All right, now let's go back, leave this on 1. Keep modeling a little bit. Let's pull these vertices in to reflect more of the convexity there. And again, we're in the number 1 mode, so we don't want to try to get too tight, because it's going to smooth and give us more likely what we want. See, so I've got a pretty good thing. Got a pretty good arch, if you will, or replica of that dome-like shape. Okay. So now I'm just going to save this. And I've done some, so I'm going to save it like that. And then we'll stop the tape and we'll go to another lesson.